What's up, everybody, and welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great. Thank you for tuning in. But before we get started, make sure you go down there and hit that like button and subscribe button. Make sure you follow, man, because we got a lot more coming your way. Now, we got a fight that was just announced as the co-main event to Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga, September 14th. It's going down, man. We got Cuban Southpaw WBA champion Erislandy Lara will be defending his middleweight title against Danny Swift Garcia. I'm excited for this one, man. I told myself, depending on what this undercard looks like with Canelo versus Edgar Berlanga, because it's not the fight that we want to see in the main event. I was like, man, I don't know about even. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know about just being all excited about it, man. It's just one of those, and it's been that way. But we got a good one on the undercard, and yes, I'm gonna be watching this one, man. Erislandy Lara, slick southpaw boxer. He had a fight with he had fights with a bunch of great fighters in his time. Yeah, he fought Canelo Alvarez to what a lot of people say was a controversial decision in that fight. We'll leave it at that. We won't get into it, but yeah, you go back and watch that and score it for yourself. But Erislandy Lara, he's 30 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws, 18 wins by way of knockout. Picked up that WBA strap not too long ago, was elevated to it actually after Triple G vacated all his titles and essentially is in retirement at this point. 41 years of age, ranked as the number 6 middleweight in the world. Definitely fights like he still has a lot left. You know, he still moves well, still fights well. Danny Swift Garcia is 37 wins, 3 losses, no draws, with 21 wins by way of knockout. It's been about 2 years since he's been in the ring. His last fight was with in 2022 against Benavidez Jr. David Benavidez's older brother. Um, he didn't get a stoppage in that fight because prior to that he was out of the ring for some time as well. I believe he was out of the ring for about a year and a half or 14 months or something like that since the Spence fight where Spence came back and he lost to Spence. Then he went into the fight with Jose Benavidez Jr. He got the win. Said he took some time off, had some real bad anxiety and depression, thinking trying to find the love for the sport and um just had overall just fell into some depression and was dealing with some things outside the ring. Now, mind you guys, you got to remember, Eddie Garcia has had a lot of great fights in his career too. He's fought, as I said before, Errol Spence. He lost to Keith Thurman and he lost to Sean Porter. All great fights. Probably could have went either way on the Sean Porter fight. Um, Definitely was a very exciting fight with Keith Thurman. I gave Keith Thurman the edge in that fight, but he's had a multitude of fights, man. 37 fights, 21 knockouts. The guy still has left a lot left in the tank. He moved up since from 147. That last fight with Spence, he had the fight with Jose Benavidez Jr. I believe that was at the 154 weight class. Then he moved. He was supposed to have this fight with Erislandy Lara about this time last year, and negotiations fell through. But it was going to be at a catch weight of 155. They were looking at trying to get the fight made for the fall, but everything just kind of fell through with the timing and the end of Showtime. So there just wasn't enough dates to get that fight in. But now with the PBC moving over to Amazon Prime, there's a lot of dates that they can get it in, and I'm glad that this is one of those dates that they decided to get it in.